Hello budding artists and creative minds. Welcome to my channel Watching You. Today, I'll be drawing and walking you through the character Vineria from Incredibox Sprunki. Vineria is the 5th character and beat in the Incredibox mod, Sprunki. I see her as a green figure with one dark green horn and flowering vines that resemble hair on her head. The flowers in her vines are pink, and the insides are yellow. She also has dark green eyeshadow and carries a laid-back expression. I find it interesting that her hair isn't actually hair, but a wig. I learned that Vineria can't photosynthesize herself, only her wig. Gardening is one of her hobbies, and she has multiple vine wigs that she can switch between, though she prefers the one she wears in-game. I also noticed that Vineria, along with Gray and Pinky, is one of the few characters whose eyelids are a different color from their skin. She has a faint flower scent, which adds to her calming presence. Her favorite food might be seaweed, although I'm not entirely sure. In horror mode, it's unclear how the plant got inside of her, though it seems like a seed germinated inside her. There's a quirky moment in which Tunner accidentally shot one of her plants, which I found a bit funny. I also know that Vineria and Owax are not related, even though they might appear similar. In Loop 1, I see her shaking her head from side to side, producing a rattling sound with her wig. In Loop 2, she does the same thing, but this time she opens and closes her mouth in a smile, while her eyes shift from left to right. I am taking my time with this drawing so that you can easily follow along and draw with me. Step by step, we will go through the process of creating Vineria, making it simple and enjoyable for you. Once we finish sketching the basic outline and details, we'll move on to coloring her. For the coloring process, I used 4 different shades of green to give depth and dimension to the character. This combination creates a vibrant yet balanced look. To achieve this, I utilized a mix of alcohol-based markers and regular sketch pens. The markers I used are from the Touch brand, known for their smooth application and rich pigment. Using a blend of tools like these allows us to add intricate gradients and textures, making the character come to life on paper. Interestingly, this idea was inspired by one of my subscribers who requested that I create Sprunki. I hope you find this tutorial helpful and enjoyable as we explore creative techniques together. If you would like me to draw any character from an animated series, feel free to leave a comment below. I will create a full video and a short featuring the character you request. Now, let's move on to coloring Vineria's face. Begin with a light green shade for her face. This will help distinguish it from her hair, as well as her eyelids. For her hair, I used 2 different shades of green to create depth and dimension. The lower part of her hair, which is behind her, is colored with a darker green to give it a shadowed effect. Meanwhile, the hair at the front, including the hairline and the topmost sections where light falls, is colored with a lighter green shade to create a natural highlight. This contrast adds realism and enhances the overall look. I am now applying a second coat of green paint to the body to add depth to the color. This will make the body slightly darker than the face, creating a shadow effect on the body. Returning to the flowers of Vineria, we will now color them. The pollen will be painted yellow, while the petals will be colored in either dark pink or light magenta. There are 4 flowers in Vineria's hair, and we will use the same color scheme for all of them. Once the coloring is complete, the final step is to use a black gel pen to outline the borders of the character, regardless of which character it is. This technique adds definition, making the character appear bolder and more embossed. I recommend trying this method for all your characters. If you've been following my channel, you may have noticed that I consistently use this technique to finish each drawing. I encourage you to give it a try as well. Feel free to share your valuable suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. It will help me for improvisation. Thank you. See you soon in my next video. Bye for now.